fans out there, it's me, Gearaholic here, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the awesome Camelbak Rim Runner. This is a pretty awesome bag. I picked it up about 3 weeks ago, and I've been kind of testing it out ever since. It's a really great bag. I think it's great for a day hike. I wouldn't use it for any kind of long-term ultralight backpacking or anything, but I think it's a really good day-use backpack for the average hiker who likes to go out and spend a large portion of their day out on the trails. Picked this thing up about 3 weeks ago. It's a really awesome backpack. So far, I really like it. It's still kind of in testing mode right now, obviously. I haven't given it my full blessing, but I think that so far what I've seen and what I've tested with this backpack is that I'm pretty sure that it's going to be a really awesome runner-up. I wanted to get something lightweight that I could take day hiking to kind of have a smaller pack, so I wasn't having to constantly haul around the Kelty because it's kind of a big pack. I wanted the ability to have to stuff things in it, but at the same time I can compress it, make it super small, and if I didn't need to put anything in it, like if I was already wearing all my warm gear or if I already had a rain parka on or something, this would retain its small size, but yet I could go bigger if I needed to. So the Camelbak Rim Runner is kind of a cool backpack because the total capacity is going to be 20 liters plus a 3-liter water bladder bag. That's kind of a cool thing. So it basically has a lot of room. So you have 20 liters to kind of move around and do different things. That's also going to be 1,220 cubic inches for you guys that like to know that for airplanes. I think this is a really good airplane backpack if you guys do a lot of traveling. The total weight of the actual bag is going to be 1 pound and 10 ounces or 0.73 kilograms. So basically that means that it's actually not too heavy to start off with. It's already pretty light considering the materials and everything that it's made out of as well. The dimensions are going to be 19 inches tall by 12 inches wide by 10 inches thick. And for European friends, that's going to be 49 centimeters by 62 centimeters by 26.5 centimeters wide. Basically, when I started looking at all these backpacks, I also wanted to go with something that was going to be a little bit more rugged. The materials that the actual backpack itself are made out of are really nice. They're really durable. It's some sort of nice ripstop nylon coating. I don't know if you guys can see that. I was going to talk to you guys about the color. There's kind of a weird thing that Camelbak is trying to do right now where they're trying to give strange color designations. The color of this backpack is actually called Fallen Rock and Orchid Orange. Orchid Orange. I think it's a really stupid thing. Just say it's tan with orange. Okay, that's not that complicated. And then they have like all these other chrome with, or charcoal and whatever. It's stupid. It's gray and red. Just keep it simple. I don't know why they go with the crazy names. Secondly, kind of while we're on this note, the name Rim Runner, really? You couldn't call it like the Ridge Runner or something else that didn't sound so strange to say? It's very awkward going into stores and being like, hey, do you guys have the Rim Runner backpack by Camelbak? And they're like, yeah, I think so. We'll help you out. It's an awkward name to say. Just saying. It has 2 compression straps, which is a lot better than the Kelty backpack, which means you can really tighten things down if you need to, suck it to your back, or you can loosen things up and really get a lot of expansion to put more gear in there, which is really kind of nice. So it does also have 2 pockets on both sides. They're both the same, which is really nice. This zipper right here, I'll get to it. It's the hydration bladder zipper. It's nice because it's kind of out of the way, so that way you don't accidentally open that one and get into the bladder, and then you can just like tuck it away, so that way it's not in the way. So it's kind of nice. These do fit Nalgene bottles. I've actually stuck a Nalgene bottle to see how wide these things get, and it fits the Nalgene bottles just fine. I'm not sure how well it would go against a clean canteen or not, but obviously you're already hauling the hydration pack in the bag. But if you decide to ditch that and just use it as like a backpack, normal everyday usage, I think you could probably squeeze like a Nalgene in there. Definitely a bottle of water too. and some snacks or whatever you're going to do. I was going to show you guys the other side as well. It also has a secondary pocket with the 2 compression straps. It also has a bottom strap to a waistband strap, which is really nice, and they are detachable, which means that it's actually got a detachable hook and loop here that you just take off. You literally just pull it off, and you can slide the whole thing out, you know, and just use it as a backpack, or store these away inside the backpack, which is kind of nice. So the entire backpack is really nicely made, nicely manufactured. They have a nice airflow-free design right here. It also has a chest strap here. Sorry, I buckled that earlier. The airflow works okay. I sweat through, you know, my shirt, and this helps out some, but I wouldn't say it helps a lot. So it's just kind of one of those things you guys got to remember, that you're going to sweat when you wear a backpack and you're doing, you know, you're hiking and, you know, creating a lot of heat that's trying to exit your body. Any kind of contact with any kind of solid surface, you're going to sweat. But these are really good. They're really soft. And there's also a rigid plastic back in there, which kind of keeps the shape of the entire bag as well. And here's the hydration tube right here, and it's got a nice little strap down here that you can clip the entire hose into. So kind of nice. And it also has a nice handle up here. It also has some nice features on the outside where you can hook and loop some cool stuff. It also has 2 bottom loops as well for hiking poles or whatnot, you know, hang whatever you want off of it. So if I go ahead and open up this smaller portion here, just go ahead and open this up real quick. It opens up nice and neatly, but it's also a really deep pocket. It goes all the way in, and this is just the first pocket. There's only 2 pockets on this bag to kind of make it a simpler, more design, kind of like a bucket design. And what I have in here is I got some protein bars, Becker BK11, kind of nice. I put a little whistle in here just in case, you know, you get lost. It's always good to have. Got a pen as well. It also has a nice like little mesh pocket here, and I just got some chapstick, you know, in there. I got a headlamp. There's a secondary pocket over here. I got my headlamp in there. That's the Prince and Tech Remix. Great little thing. It's also got a zipper pocket here for change or odd items that you don't want to get lost. I think I just have a lighter in here. Yeah, just a lighter. No big deal. And then it also, in the main pocket, which kind of goes down a little ways, I just have some beef jerky and some maps. So, and then I think that's it. That's all that's in here. But it's a nice deep pocket. You guys can see that it goes all the way down, which is really kind of a nice feature to have. In the main compartment, which is the biggest compartment, kind of fold it down here. I have a Carhartt beanie, which is kind of nice. I got this is the Columbia Mighty Light jacket for men. That's a really cool one I did a review over. And I have some work gloves, which I put in there as well. I use those quite a lot. You can see how dirty and nasty those are. And then I have some 550 paracord that I have just for safekeeping. Never know when you can use it. And that is all that is inside of the actual bag itself. I'll show you guys the Bladder bag real quick as well. So what I was talking about before, you take the strap, you basically unzip it all the way up, and it exposes the whole bladder system. And the easy part about it is it's just got a nice hook here, and then on the inside there's a nice little rest pocket here for that actual loop. You just set it in there and it hooks in, which is nice. All right, here's a hydration system. This one's pretty cool. So it's 100 liters, which is a lot. That's 3 liters worth of water. That's a lot of water. You know, if you're going out on a long day hike, the more water you can take, the better. I think that this liter bag is great. I think that the way that they were designing these is really smart. I think they've caught onto the game. It's got a really nice big pocket here. You basically you just do a quarter turn on this and it pops out, which is nice and simple. You know, it seems like it's made out of pretty durable stuff. It doesn't seem like it's really cheaply made, or there's going to be any kind of flaws in the molding process of the plastic. So it's kind of a nice feature, and I have to award Camelbak for really kind of thinking through their issues. On it is pretty cool. Obviously, it's just a regular little bite valve that you bite, you know, it opens, and it also has a secondary closing system, which is nice. You just slide that forward, and that locks any kind of water spillage. So even if you accidentally depress this, no water is going to get through. So it's basically blocking the channel. So another cool feature is that it has this nice little bottom bracket right here. And what you do is you basically depress that bottom bracket. It's just a yellow button. Kind of show you guys. And you just press it, and you can pop the whole system off, which is really simple. So that way you can just fill this up with water and stick it back in the bag, connect it, and then zip it closed, which is really great. So it's a really simple system. And basically you just reinsert it and it snaps right back into place. Try to do that. There it goes. It's a nice positive snap, and then you're ready to rock and roll. So it's kind of a brief overview of the Camelbak Rim Runner 22 liter backpack, so which is really kind of nice. You know, if you guys have any more questions, comments, or concerns, let me know. If you guys have any questions about the actual bag itself, please let me know. I appreciate you guys watching my review over it. I really enjoyed doing it. So you guys have a wonderful time, and I'm Gearaholic, and I'm signing out. Save here for a while.